All right, in this section, we built your skills around ad creative. And we're talking about the different elements of your ads. You learned how to use the dynamic creative feature within Facebook for Business, and there are a few key takeaways here. So the first one is just that dynamic creative ads are launched as ads within specific ad groups within specific campaigns. So it's totally feasible that you have a campaign that you're starting off with, and you have an ad group which contains your audience, for example, and then you're testing with dynamic creative which ad is going to work for this audience, and then as you're going to see later in the course, you take what's working and then you scale it up. All right, now another thing is that what I've noticed using this in practice is that the more variables that you have in your dynamic creative test, the more impressions you need to get statistically significant results. Because if you think about it, if you actually have 12 variables in your dynamic creative test, that's a lot of combinations that Facebook is going to test for you. So it's actually cheaper and quicker to get results if you keep your variables limited to things that matter. Now, what are we talking about with things that matter? Particularly if you have big questions, like you want to test really distinct variables within an ad element. You want to test an image versus that image, or versus these two images. Or you want to test, is this type of message versus that one and that one? Which one works, right? And also remember that you use the breakdown filter within the Ads tab so that you can look deeply into your dynamic creative and learn not only just about which elements worked, but also which regions responded and a lot more. So next up, we're going to be using the folder where you have all of those practice files, and we're going to build your ad deploying muscles, deploying objective-driven ads by actually doing it together. Let's go on in the course.